ones.
They're dedicated to breaking stories no one else dares to cover. The Reporters, tomorrow at 8 on Channel 11.
Together we're the ones. You never shout it or say it out loud, but sooner or later it shows. It's shining on through, the quality everyone knows. There's a story, there's a glory, there's pride inside. 11 more times, together we're the ones. It's what you demand of yourself, it's a standard of life, it's a style that you wear. You take the time to care, give everything you got to give. There's a story, there's a glory, there's pride inside. 11 more times, together we're the ones.
Newsroom 11. Update.
Good evening, I'm Paul Lethbridge. The good ship Argonaut roll over the Ticats today in Toronto. The Edmonton Eskimos grab first place in the West with some last-minute heroics. These stories and more on Newsroom 11 tonight.
We're the ones for Our Magazine. Gary Collins hosts an informative hour weekdays at 1 on Channel 11.
Together we're the ones. You never shout it or say it out loud, but sooner or later it shows. It's shining on through, the quality everyone knows.
Newsroom 11. Update.
Good evening, I'm Paul Lethbridge. The Toronto Argonauts showed no mercy at Exhibition Stadium today. The Tiger Cats on the receiving end. Out west, a first-place finish for Edmonton and a near record in the New York Marathon. Details on Newsroom 11 tonight.
We're the ones for the new Hollywood Squares. It's all-star fun and games weeknights at 7:30 on Channel 11.
Together we're the ones. You never shout it or say it out loud, but sooner or later it shows. It's shining on through, the quality everyone knows. There's a story, there's a glory, there's pride inside. 11 more times, together we're the ones. It's what you demand of yourself, it's a standard of life, it's a style that you wear. You take the time to care, to give everything you got to give. There's a story, there's a glory, there's pride inside. 11 more times, together we're the ones.
Next time on The American Experience, a showdown over civil rights.
Being a resident of the state, I feel that I'm entitled to an education in the state.
I believe that separation is good for the Negro citizen and the white citizen.
Federal force may be the only way to integrate the University of Alabama. Should the Kennedy administration use its authority to override one governor's position on racial equality?
We got this court order, and we have to go through on legal basis. He's made the test. This matter should be determined in the courts. It shouldn't be determined out here. If he still doesn't move, then we'll try to get by him by pushing a little bit.
It was so fantastic in this day and time to even be trying to handle a governor of a sovereign state just like a common lawbreaker.
Kennedy versus Wallace, a crisis up close. Next time on The American Experience.
Tuesday night at 9 on Channel 17. TV worth watching.
I want you to find the steamboat Aurora.
Next on Mystery. A dead body and a missing treasure lead Holmes and Watson on a dangerous river journey.
The whole river's been searched from both sides. Mrs. Smith's not heard from her husband. It's too much. To be balked by so petty an obstacle when all else has been overcome.
The conclusion to The Sign of Four. Next on Mystery.
These people are cleverer than I thought.
Sunday night at 10 on Channel 17. TV worth watching.
England brought you Shakespeare, the Beatles, Cats, and now there's another thing. It's the most popular programme in history of British television. It's called EastEnders.
EastEnders, tonight at 11:30 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. And on Channel 23, Nature. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, Nova, Who Shot President Kennedy? And on Channel 23, the McNeil-Lehrer News Hour, TV worth watching. Local support of Nova is made possible in part by member support and by a grant from the more than 1 million members of Blue Shield of Western New York Incorporated, providing hospital, medical, surgical, and comprehensive health insurance for half a century. Channel 17 brings you 2 nights and 4 great shows of Nova during our holiday festival. Tuesday, November 29th, we have an all-new Nova. You'll be amazed by the black bear as it eats, mates, plays, and prepares for its remarkable hibernation on the All-American Bear. Then, discover the Wardani, Indians whose practices date back to the Stone Age on Nomads of the Rainforest. And on Tuesday, December 6th, join Nova for an extraordinary journey through the actual process of human conception, growth, and birth on the miracle of life. Then man comes face to face with the environment. Don't miss some of the most thrilling moments of science and nature television has ever brought you on Great Moments from Nova. Tune in for 2 nights of Nova, Tuesday, November 29th and Tuesday, December 6th on Channel 17's Holiday Festival. TV worth paying for.
Our secrets he's been fooling with as well as yours. We have some very heavy questions to put to him, and some fine people trained to do it.
This week on Masterpiece Theater, Pym forms a close and dangerous alliance with the Americans.
Pym gets to know an awful lot of what's supposed to be secret in this country. Very secret.
An extraordinary journey of treachery. A perfect spy. This week on Masterpiece Theater.
Don't miss parts 5 and 6 of A Perfect Spy, Sunday night at 9 and 10 on Channel 17.
It has been called the Brotherhood of Pain, Depression, and it affects some 15% of all Americans.
I stay in a living hell.
Discover how the psyche can heal itself and break this cycle of despair. Next time on The Mind.
Wednesday night at 8 on Channel 17. TV worth watching. Coming up next here on Channel 17, The American Experience. And on Channel 23, the movie 8 1/2.